Show is the superintendent of Columbia Schools, Pamela Campbell. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you.
I was just in high school yesterday for a youth basketball tournament, and Columbia is a great host for an event like that.
It was great, and the food was fabulous. I don't know if you got a chance to have lunch there, but they had amazing food.
I saw you had, I think, Marco's Pizza and some other.
All sorts of stuff, so you could fill up.
Yeah, although I used the machine, I was going to get a snack out of the machine. We were there late after the lunch closed, but the button I pressed on the machine, it said, "You've made an unhealthy choice. Select again."
Yeah, probably. Only healthy snacks in that machine.
Yeah.
So
apparently.
yes.
Yeah, so it's all the rage. School athletic departments hosting these basketball tournaments, and it helps as a fundraiser for the athletic departments.
It is, and our youth league actually are the ones that put it on, and so our athletic director was there a lot of the time, but it was the youth league that did it, and it helps fund our youth sports, and so basketball, we have boys and girls, and really everybody gets a chance to learn how to play basketball, and then they can move on into the travel basketball as well. And they play from now until about April, play travel ball.
Well, it really, you look at the history of Columbia and Brooklyn and basketball. If you look in the trophy case, you have some teams from the 20s and 30s that had incredible championships. And there was a couple of photos in your trophy case that feature the team, the Brooklyn High School team, and Dr. James Naismith, the inventor of basketball. He's in the photo with your state championship team. That's pretty amazing.
Isn't that great? Yeah. And we had some pretty top teams as you went through the 60s and 70s as well. So
it's a hotbed.
That's right.
All right, so here we are, the first day of school after the Christmas break. How's the year gone so far?
So wonderful, really. We've had a great year and lots of really wonderful students. We're right in the high school robotics time right now. We've done elementary robotics, so we have a K-3 robotics team, a 4-6, and then a junior high, and they've all competed, and now we're getting ready for our high school robotics. And they are just fabulous, wonderful kids, and just a great robot that they have. They named him, I forgot his name, but he's got a brain. So I don't know if you have a picture of him.
I think we have some pictures, yeah.
But he is, he's got a brain, and he lights up, and he's got, in that picture, he didn't have eyebrows, but he does have eyebrows now, and they move up and down. So he's pretty exciting, and he travels around during the day and says hi to kids. His arms swing around, and it's pretty neat. And our younger kids, they did Lego robotics, and they had a job that they had to do, and they had little Lego machines, and it was pretty neat. And it gives them a chance to learn programming from the beginning. So.
Yeah, it's amazing how, over the years that I've been following school robotics, how much it's advanced, and I think they're taking over.
That's right. That's right. And then we had some pictures of STEM. Our 6th grade science teacher, he did a really cool experiment, and I got a chance to be there and watch. And they were this right here, and they were talking about how much heat a gumdrop puts off, if you light it on fire. And so really talking about thermal energy, and it was just pretty neat, and the kids are really excited. So he teaches about all of our 6th graders science. So this is a quarter of our 6th grade, and then they move around and they have different teachers for math, and they also get a chance to, we're 1-to-1 on computers, and so they are as well, and so they were working on some math stuff over there.
Yeah, last year I know you had a couple of STEAM and science fairs. I think one organized by one of your proud graduates of Columbia. She brought back.
Yes, Katie Powell.
Yeah.
Yes, it was wonderful, and just Science Fest. it was so good, and she raised funds and was able to, and we matched them. I had a grant, and we were able to match what she had raised, and so she was able to buy a lot of things and just really highlight girls in science. She is off in another state now, and she's in a program that's going to make her even, I mean, she's so smart and such a beautiful young lady inside and out. And so she is, she did, part of that was she was in the Miss Michigan pageant.
That's right.
And so, yeah, just really wonderful. It was, what a fun day.
Yeah, her dad is a science professor at
Right.
Jackson College.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe she's going to follow in his
You
footsteps.
never know. Yeah, she's so bright and really such a hard worker, and she's surrounded herself with people who are really supportive, and yeah, she's great.
It's great to see success of your graduates after
Right.
they leave the school district.
Yeah, really. And Columbia, that's one of the things about Columbia. It has wonderful students and great families, and so we've really had a great year, and you know, this is my 11th year there, and so
Really?
I know, yeah.
Wow.
And so it's just wonderful to see all these kids. This is the picture that he has up
Yeah,
behind
we've got
me.
some more photos you brought
Yeah,
along.
this is our robotics team, our fourth through sixth grade. They let me get in the picture, and so they were really on top of it. Just a lot of fun. We had hundreds, I should have invited you, hundreds of kids at the robotics tournament, and it was held at the high school as well. This is the fitness center gym, but it was the main area. They all had like little pods that they were able to practice and everything, and Zoe Baum,
Amazing.
1,000 points, and she's up to like 1,100 now, something like that.
All-time leading
Just-
scorer.
Yes, she has. Yeah, she's just amazing, and what a smart young lady she is. And she's going to go to college and play basketball next year. So we're really proud of Zoe. And yeah, and here's her team, and you know, she credits them. She doesn't ever say anything about, I'm the one that made 1,000 points. She always says, you know, my team is there, and they're so good, and they're supportive, and they all work as a team. And you know, she'll get down there a lot of times, and she could make a nice layup or whatever, and you know, she'll pass it off or something. So she's really an unselfish player. And this is our robotics team again, our elementary robotics team. And so this is what their setup looks like, and you can see that's one of the moms. She's a teacher, Ashley Laverty, and that she's working with the students here. And then another mom down at the other end, Susie, who helped. And this is our kids did Clue. Our high school
they
kids.
came in and
Yes. Timmy and Tommy.
yeah, the twins.
Yeah, this is one of them, and in the butler's uniform, and it was so good. I sat right in front and took a bunch of pictures, and they are just, you know, it's amazing to see how mature they are and how all of the kids, and what a great job they did. This is something that you could pay, you know, hundreds of dollars on Broadway or something to go see. It was just really well done. And Tiffany Brinkman was the director. She's a teacher at Columbia, and this was so good. And I thought, Clue, I don't know, you know, I've played that game a lot, what it's going to be like, but it was such a good play. They did, and they're getting ready to do, the same group of kids basically is getting ready to do a musical this spring. So, and then our junior high kids will do one as well.
Yeah, I was looking at the lineup of shows that you've done over the last few years in the Columbia Performing Arts Center, and it's quite a tradition.
Yeah, and then this is our band. They had an opportunity. They did a big band concert, and at the end they wore like holiday hats, Santa hats, and they all threw them in the air, and it was really cute. They did such a good job, and our junior high and elementary bands are very good as well. It's pretty exciting, and then we have a really excellent choir. I was in the choir room this morning, listening to them sing, and just taking pictures and, you know, embarrassing them, you know, kind of like the paparazzi. And this is our cheerleading squad, our varsity cheer squad, and they compete all over, and they do such a wonderful job. We have just great kids, and not only are our kids athletes in all of our sports, but they're really student athletes. So when you look at This is our basketball team practicing. But when you look at their GPAs across the board, we just have such great kids that really work hard in the classroom and on the court. So, and these are some of our younger kids, obviously, practicing. They were getting ready for the tournament, I think. That might have actually been in the tournament. I think it is. And then here's our cheerleaders again. So just really, they do such a great job.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see next year. I'm really looking forward to Columbia being in the Cascades Conference.
I am too. We are having our first meeting next week, and I'm excited. This is one of our wrestlers. They wrestled. They were wrestling Clinton, and so they take turns being on top or on the bottom, and at the same time Blissfield and Hudson wrestled. So it was a huge wrestling match. Columbia is good at wrestling, but when you put Clinton and Hudson in the same building, that is like an explosion of wrestling. It was really amazing to watch those kids. And we did a turkey trot. So our kids got a chance to win turkeys. They did a big fundraiser, and we had some donations of turkeys, and they could win. These are 5th and 6th graders. It was just so fun. One of our teachers, Amy Teller, she was a student when I was a principal.
No kidding.
And when she wanted a job, I wanted to hire her. She's just wonderful, and so she organized this, and the kids won medals and turkeys, and they could win a pie, and so it's a lot of fun. I think when you put a community together around a school system and you just wrap your arms around each other, it just magic happens.
I met one of your teachers last week. Braden Lape's mom
Yes.
is a teacher at your schools.
Yes, Carrie is fabulous. She used to teach junior high math, and then she moved to 5th grade math, and then about 5 years ago she had an opportunity to go to 2nd grade, and she went, and she's just magic with those kids. You walk in and you just say, why Braden is such a wonderful kid, because he has such a wonderful family.
He was actually at the basketball thing yesterday. I didn't see him, but the whispers were all throughout the whole building that Braden's here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did such a wonderful job, and our kids, they did videos for him and sent him videos, and they had T-shirts made up with his picture on it, and two of our principals actually showed up at the board meeting last month, and they had matching Braden Lape outfits. They had jeans and the matching T-shirts, and they even had matching sweaters on, so just to support him.
Neat.
So.
Yeah, I guess there's a whole bunch of new Braden Lape merch that just dropped.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I'll
yes.
bet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's something else. He's such a wonderful young man. So, and his whole family is great.
Well, it's always great to catch up with you and hear about everything going on at Columbia Schools. And congratulations, 11 years. That's
11
awesome.
years, yeah, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful place to, for kids to go to school. It's a wonderful place to work. So we have a lot of great teachers, and every once in a while we have an opening. So if someone's a prospective teacher, they give me a call. We might have a job for them next year. You never
There you
know.
go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you.
Superintendent at Columbia Schools, Pamela Campbell. We've got lots more coming up.